Hey guys, Mark Ferrasci with Protect and Zecky. Zecky's been here for this is about the third day now. And so a lot of the first couple days, like I said, I do a lot more bonding with the dog and figure out where his head's at. He was here before, like I told you, couché. So when he first came, he was a clingy puppy. He was always clinging to me, a little bit of insecurity, and most of that stuff is all from environment. All right, it's how he's being treated. Okay, and I keep telling the customers I'm working with Zecky that it's all about how you treat the dog, and it's hard to define that. I think the biggest thing I could say with this is that you need to keep some rules. Okay, if you come home and your dog has destroyed your house, you're mad, you're upset, you've got all kinds of emotion, you start going and taking it out on the dog doesn't have a clue what he's done wrong. The dogs live in the moment. Timing is really important. We're always talking about timing. This is what it's about. Timing of a correction, right away nip it in the bud, and then the other thing is to not have an emotion. You should be matter of fact, done and over with your correction, and you shouldn't be on top of the dog. Well, the dog's back now, and these folks have dealt with a very high energy outflow dog, very intelligent animal, and he's been doing some things he shouldn't, and then this angst is going on them. Then we get into the pack structure. Okay, and in our structure we have male and we have female. Females act differently. They have more of an emotional base than a man does. It doesn't mean they're any better or worse than we are, but it just means that we operate on different sides of the plane as far as how we think. Right? And so women have a tendency to want to coddle a dog too much. Men do it too, don't get me wrong. But it's more prone to the female side of the equation. And then they have a tendency to want to talk to him. Dang it, Zecky, I'm so mad at you. And emotions, and men do the same thing. But again, women have a tendency to do this more. With Zecky, he's home with the lady of the household, and I have a feeling he's too much attention, too much, okay? And that creates a handle about it, it creates that clinginess, and they treat the dog like he's a baby. He's their little baby because they see the dog's intelligence. And they think of this as, and they want to humanize the animal. They can't separate themselves. I've been doing this since I've been a baby, so I've trained myself to keep that emotional side of myself and not let the dog see this. It screws up the dog's head. It makes him a neurotic mess, okay? So Zecky's not all that bad. I'll be able to recover it. But I've got to figure out how am I going to do this program with him. I'm going to start getting him into the toys because he's got the drive to do the work. We're starting some bite work, and we're going to use the drive to get him through this and get him out of that worried state of mind that they've been putting on him with how they're treating him, okay? So I'm always telling them, and they know what I'm saying when I say you need to learn to treat the dog properly. It's not that easy to define how to treat a dog. When we have specifics of heel, sit down, stay, I can train you how to do it. Trying to teach you how to have the instincts and everything that God gave me a talent. I have a God-given talent, something I've got from birth, okay? And the good trainers usually do. They have an ability to kind of be in sync with the animal and be in tune with the animal emotionally where they can get this dog trained very well. It's not something that everybody can do. There's a lot of people that go to training schools and they go through the training school and they learn all this technical stuff. They come away and they go start their own business, but they really never have the gut feeling of dog training, okay? That's something that God gives you or that you can hone if you've got the right mentor and you start to do it the right way, okay? So with Zecky, we're going to take balls and toys. Yep, good boy, good. We've already started our impulse control. Zecky knows he's supposed to wait for this. Nope. Good, good. Yes, good boy, good. We're starting the whole program of it, right? We'll give him some impulse control. We'll build up drive. This drive will exponentially grow the more I play with him and get him excited. So we're going to start getting him into the toy side of things. You've seen me work with a lot of food, but you haven't really seen me much imprint the toy side of things. So right now we're going to say to that, he's already got the food imprinted. I can pretty much lure him into behaviors and I can teach him things, show him how to do things using luring. But I haven't really done much toy work. Yep, good boy, good. Good boy, nope, I see. Yes, good boy, good, yay, good boy. So we're going to start using this excitement, this drive to build him through this and get him through his little hang-ups that the owners are causing. Yep, and then we're going to start going back with the owner. We're going to keep trying to work with them till they start to figure this out. And with maturity and everything, hopefully it'll all come together. But there's a lot of difference from an amateur, an employee, customer that has no clue compared to me. When I'm working with them animals, I really started to relate to this when I started seeing Zecky when he came back this next time, was how much do I put into how I treat the dog that turns that dog out. You always hear me talking about taking that clay and molding and shaping it and doing it. It's all about how you work with the animal and what you do and being able to pick up on this with your instincts, right? So when I work with somebody, when I try to teach them how to train, couché, I always try to get that across to them that you want to learn the science of things. 2 and 2 adds up to 4. That's straight math, right? It's always going to be 4. But you want to start harnessing what God's given you to communicate with instincts, with your gut feeling, with emotion, with the animal, right? I see. And that shouldn't be the emotion that's unchecked, where you're mad and you're frustrated, you're angry. You don't want to show them that kind of emotion. You want to be, matter of fact, to be able to bring out things in the animal. So, good boy, good, yep, good boy, good, yeah, good boy, good, yay, good boy, Zecky. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Now I'm going to try 2 balls and start doing the 2-ball stuff. Good boy, go Zecky, go on, yeah, good boy, yeah, good boy, Zecky, good boy. And get his mind and him freed up, right? Yes. Because they've been kind of trying to stay on top of this dog to keep him in control, because he's taking advantage of them and they don't know how to end up communicating with the dog properly. And that's something that I can't give you. I can keep working with you until you pick it up. Good boy, good. But you have to start feeling it, right? Good boy, good. Yes, oh, good boy, good. I see. Goose. Get it, get it, get it, get it. And what I was doing there was asking for behaviors, and then he gets what he wants, right? So we'll go into patterns. Good boy, buddies. Good boy, yeah, good boy. I'm going to be doing a lot of this, along with his initial starting into his bite work, which I'll be working with some decoys on that. We already had him out last night, Ted Bellmeyer, with leashless, and he was working him. He's going to be a good little puppy. He's a little bit too defensive. He's a little bit insecure, growling, that kind of thing. We'll get him through it. Good boy, good. And again, that comes from the environment, from the way he's being treated, not from his genetics. He's a good dog. Good boy, good. All right, Zecky, good boy. Zecky out. Yes, good boy, good. We're going to do 2 ball with just 2 balls right now with this. Zecky out. Yes, good boy, good. What I'm doing here is I'm playing with the dog. Good boy, good. There's prey involved with this. He doesn't want to let go because his prey is alive. That's me, right? Now, as soon as I want him to stop it, I die. Zecky out. Yes, good. And I die with my movement. Prey dies. And as soon as the prey dies, I feed him another one. He starts getting used to. Fight is there until I ask him out. Yes, good boy, and then fight starts again, right? Good boy, good. Very similar to just a 2-ball throwing it, getting the dog to come back to you. Same concept. But in this concept, yep, good boy, good, yeah, yes. Good, he was looking for that next behavior. I'm yakking too long. There's a time level involved with this too. We set time levels, do the same thing, same patterns, we keep building on it. So this is how we get a dog to be preliminary, yes. Into is out, because he knows he's going to get going after this other. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. And drive is initiated, right? All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Mark Ferrasci, ProTech Dog Training. Getting older and out of breath all the time. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.